Do a little bit of everything. So anything with youth and young adult ministry. So that's middle schoolers, high schoolers, confirmation, the new program that started off. My favorite thing that I do is one-on-one ministry. And so that's where I see the growth happen. So I maximize that time by meeting one-on-one with those college leaders, because I know if I can have a spiritual power effect on them individually, that's going to just help and feed into everyone else that they're serving. Getting to know their story and building a level of trust and connection so that they have that someone's looking out for them. And then meeting with them one-on-one to mentor them through what we call discipleship, which is basically just a one-on-one Bible study on how to do the fundamentals of how to live as a Christian or as a Catholic. I love working with the age group, so college age group, because that's the time where they're making decisions of faith and otherwise that are going to really carry with them for the rest of their life. So you have a lot of people that are completely new or exploring faith, where maybe they've never really done that before. When I'm working with middle school and high schoolers, it's just obviously it's a different level of development, but them really, I think they're asking a lot of the same questions that older people do. You know, why am I here? What's the point of my life? Like, is God real? Is Jesus worth following? Do I want to be Catholic? But they're just at different stages of answering that. So obviously there's different maturity levels. There's a lot of fun, a lot of craziness of dealing with middle schoolers and high schoolers, but it is a little different. This past year, actually, with Youth Encounter Service, which is our high school social justice service, kind of week-long ministry. So I went to that, and when I'm at events like that, I try to spend as much of my time just hanging out with the youth. And I think we were all sitting around, we were covered in sweat from working on a house for a whole day. It was like 90 degrees outside. And one of the youth, I think it was a high schooler, turned to me and he was like, "Hey, why are you such a bro? Like, why are you a bro?" And it's just, I was like, "Hey man, I like hanging out with you guys. Like, it's a blast too as well." But I think the reality of when it comes to faith is it's more caught than taught. And so they really have to see that witness and example. And so even though I'm working in the diocese, I really do love to have those relationships because I think that's the most important thing I do. Thank you so much, Christ Mission Appeal. Thank you so much for your support of Youth and Young Adult Ministry. It is through your giving to this appeal that really drives Youth and Young Adult Ministry in a greater sense here in this diocese.